modern marvels, a diamond in the desert, Las Vegas.
The railroad actually created Las Vegas. Las Vegas was important as a stop on a transportation route because it had water and because it was strategically located between Salt Lake and the Pacific coast. So in the summer of 1905, basically the railroad held an auction right at the head of present-day Fremont Street and laid out a very small town site of just 40 square blocks, and this was to be a sober, industrious, working-class community to support the railroad. Very different than the present image of Las Vegas, obviously. What they did is limit the sale of alcoholic beverages to just 1 or 2 blocks in town. But there was an escape clause that a hotel could also sell intoxicating beverages. So every little saloon along Fremont Street, which was the main thoroughfare, then added a couple of rooms in the back or upstairs. And from that point, Fremont Street developed as the saloon district. Gambling became legal in 1931, but nobody really paid a whole lot of attention to it because the real news was that they were starting construction of what was then called Boulder Dam. And that was what first caused the population to explode in the late 1920s and early 1930s.
Conceived in the late 1920s as a way to control flooding of the Colorado River and generate power for the western United States, Boulder Dam was one of the premier public works projects of Franklin Delano Roosevelt's Depression-era administration. Only 30 miles from Las Vegas, the dam attracted thousands of hungry men who needed to be housed and fed on a massive scale. The scope of the project also attracted more than its share of tourists, eager to see history in the making.
As so many hundreds of thousands of people came to see this huge, magnificent project going up, this was the time when Las Vegas first began to see itself as possibly a resort destination.
In the name of the people of the United States, to whom you, Boulder Dam, are a symbol of greater things in the future, I call you to life.
With the press of a presidential finger, the opening of Boulder Dam became a symbol of a new America,